SimplySimpleStamping.com. Thanks so much for joining me for my 2-Minute Tuesday tip video. Today we're going to be talking about trimming down your rubber stamps so that you can remove the words and be able to use them separately. I love this technique. I use it quite a bit. There are some stamp sets. For instance, I'm using For the Birds today. Oh, this little mailbox. And see how it says Miss You? Really great, but maybe I want to use that stamp with you is my favorite place to be, or I've got another great sentiment stamp, or I just don't want a sentiment stamp, period, and I want to be able to use that image and remove that. Let me show you what we're going to do. I'm going to grab that stamp. I have got a pair of paper snips that I have solely dedicated to cutting rubber. You may have seen, I've talked about this in a video before. I put some ribbon around it because that tells me these are my rubber cutting scissors, nothing else. You can see they do get a little sticky, a little gummed up. And so I want to always be able to know which stamps I use for that. Guys, this is very simple. I'm going to zoom the camera in. You can see I've got plenty of space there to cut, not a problem at all. And when I cut, I'm just going to cut straight across, just like that. So there's my Miss You. Now, you can see I've got some little points here. Typically, I would love to trim those down and make it all pretty, but let me show you why I'm not going to do that. When I use a cut stamp, when I want to just use it, individual, I'm all set to go, no problem. But when I want to add those words, if I had trimmed it down and done a lot to it, I would have a hard time making sure I've centered it. Because I didn't trim it, it's just an easy visual, just making sure that my stamp is lined up. I can press that down onto my block and I'm ready to go. Now, I wanted to also share with you, for instance, in the For the Birds stamp set, I'm just going to zoom this in. See that Merry Christmas? But the Merry is attached to that ice skate. I am not going to trim this one off. I'm going to leave it as is. That would be a very difficult line to line up. So that one I will have to leave alone. But I think you can see on these other ones, I definitely have plenty of space to be able to trim that down. And I think using the paper snips makes it so nice because these are so thin. Look how thin those scissors are. And that's going to allow us to get in these teeny tiny little spots right there. So that's one of the things I love about using my paper snips to trim down my rubber. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that tip today, and I really hope I did it under 2 minutes for you this time. Remember, you can order any of your stamps or those fabulous paper snips. I mean, they're only $9.95 in the US, and what a treasure to have in your stamp room to be able to cut and take your stamps to a whole nother level. You have more opportunities to use them in different ways. You can find those at SimplySimpleStamping.com. Remember, celebration started today, so for every $50 before tax and shipping, for every $50 that you spend, you're going to get a free celebration item. We have stamps, we have ribbon, buttons, designer series, paper, blendabilities. Oh my gosh, 22 items to choose from. It's awesome. Be sure to check it out at SimplySimpleStamping.com. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks for stopping by today. Have a great Tuesday. Bye-bye.